To recognize the sacrifices that our World War II, Korean, and Vietnam veterans made, for the freedom Americans treasure, Honor Flight sends them on a trip of a lifetime, a journey to Washington, D.C., to visit the memorials built in their honor.
Everybody that helped us, it was so slick you could not believe. It was a military operation all the way.
He said he's not. You need a wider lens.
You remember your serial number?
Yes.
What is it?
04024-684. Wow.
Remember that. You may not remember yesterday, but you remember that. You're a rock star.
There you go.
Do you guys know each other?
Yes, I do now.
Are you excited?
Oh, we're just so appreciative for his service, for all he's done for our country, for all these veterans, for the sacrifices that they made for us. And we're so glad that we can honor them with the honor flight and let them go and see the memorials that they earned. And I am so impressed and amazed to see all of these fellows who served our country headed off to Washington, D.C.
At Austin Bergstrom Airport, a special honor guard and bagpipe led the procession of vets, primarily from the Lakeway area, down the concourse. Onlookers spontaneously clapped and cheered.
What was it like when I came back from Vietnam? And just to say that you would not have had that type of reception if you walked through and held a sign, you know, I'm a Vietnam vet. So to get, be part of that process and part of that experience was gratifying, very gratifying. And it was, it was instantaneous and it was heartfelt. And so it was much, much appreciated.
I couldn't believe when we walked to the our flight area that people were lined up, and that was just amazing.
Did you feel like a hero?
No, I didn't. I felt just honored.
Waiting to board, the vets and their guardians were greeted by fellow war veterans who happened to be passing by on their way to catch a flight.
I saw your hats, Korea vets, and I just warms my heart. Thank you guys for your service. I really appreciate it. Thank you for yours. We'll have a safe trip.
Thank you for your service.
My pleasure, sir.
Vietnam was a little war. Love these guys. They're my brothers. They know something that we know all together. That's hard to explain. But now, we were tough then, and now we just cry about it.
I was overwhelmed, really, with the support that we got leaving.
See what you get every month. Yeah. Welcome aboard. That's it.
Hey, Mr. Barnes, how you doing?
Thank you.
We've taken over 1,000 World War II, Korean, and Vietnam vets to see their memorial. It's time for us to say thank you. Yes.
Deplaning at the Reagan National Airport in Washington, D.C., the veterans were greeted with an enthusiastic and boisterous crowd of admirers.
God bless you. Thank you. Thank all of you.
What really pleased me was that the escorts in Washington, a lot were active military folks, military, Army, Navy, Marine. So that really hit home that these guys would take their time to spend with some old vets.
So what did you think about that reception?
I loved it.
Awesome?
That was very nice, exciting.
Did you expect that?
No, I didn't. Did not.
People recognize, what veterans have done for them, and I just think it's fabulous.
Oh, I was surprised and moved.
Early Saturday morning, the vets and their guardians departed for a hectic but rewarding day under cloudy skies, blustery winds, and cold temperatures.
You ready? Ready for a big day?
Big day.
First stop, the World War II Memorial. On this chilly morning, a special honor guard ceremony was conducted for the honor flight vets, including the playing of taps and singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see?
These are shipmates that I've listed down here that are no longer with us, but I bid them fair winds and following seas.
Any thoughts on the wall?
Yes, sir. Bring back a lot of memories.
Yeah. You have any friends here on the wall?
I do.
I'm amazed that I've made it this far. My previous attempt at the traveling wall, I only got about a third of the way through and couldn't make it. There's too many guys on this wall. Too many names.
It's probably the war that had the greatest impact on our nation since World War II. So consequently, with the names being there and the people, the families of the deceased and the friends of the deceased, the leaving various objects in memory, I have at least a dozen guys who were my friends who were KIA in Vietnam, and I looked up their names every time I go. And I mean, it's hard to walk away from the wall without some emotion.
While the weather began acting more cooperatively, with the snow and rain stopping, the vets proceeded to Arlington National Cemetery to witness the solemn Tomb of the Unknown Soldier changing of the guard. That Saturday evening, coming home from Washington, D.C., arriving at Austin Bergstrom Airport, an enthusiastic crowd welcomed the vets, who were happy to be home and surprised by what awaited them in this final step of their pilgrimage. At their welcome home ceremony, surrounded by well-wishers, these veterans were being given a special and long overdue message. To the Korean vets, you are not forgotten. And for the Vietnam vets, welcome home.
You didn't get this kind of welcome home. You deserve it.
You've got it tonight, and you will never forget it. So thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. You deserve it.
It's so well named, Honor Flight, that it is indeed an honor to go on the flight, and I am so appreciative of the opportunity to go.
Is this your family? Hey, what did y'all think about Honor Flight?
It was great.
Great?
Fantastic.
What do you think about Honor Flight?
Man, I have no words that can describe it yet. I gotta work on that. It's just, I can't put it into words.
That's 67 years.
This was an experience that none of us will ever forget.